much for joining me today. I am so glad that you're here. Today we are going to be looking through some Christmas ornaments, and the theme for today's Christmas ornament collection is sweets and treats and just all kinds of goodies, I suppose. I have a rather large Christmas ornament collection, so I wanted to share them with you all this year, and I've divided them into kind of themed categories. Our first video last week was the Disney Christmas ornaments, and I will link that down below if you are interested in watching it. Today we're going to focus on all kinds of little goodies, sweets, treats, food and drink type themed ornaments. The theme of my main tree is kind of like a sugar plum childhood fantasy tree, and it has all kinds of characters, toys, games, and fun things to eat, like sweets and treats that we're looking at today. So I'm going to try to share a lot of them with you. I have a ton, and I don't think we're going to be able to look at every single ornament, but we will look through a lot of them. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to go ahead and start with this one because it is the biggest, and I just thought it'd be fun to start with the biggest one we have. This by far is the largest ornament that I have on the tree. As you can see, it is very long, and I'll show it to you more up close, just in little sections, but it's really cool. It's this I don't know, like a Christmas tree that looks like an ice cream cone. You can see the little waffle texture down here. It's pretty cool, and it's got all kinds of fun colors like hot pink and this yellow, orange, and red, and then it's topped with a peppermint. I saw this a few Christmases ago, several Christmases ago actually, probably about 10 years ago, and thought it would be a perfect addition to my tree. It's just very tasty looking. We have these little swirls all over it. It's got just little like confetti sprinkles. Next we have this very sparkly blue gumdrop, and as you can see, it is just covered with sparkly things, little beads, and some glitter. I got this one at Hobby Lobby, I'm pretty sure. Well, you know what? Now I'm second guessing myself. I think I got it at Hobby Lobby, but if I didn't, then I got it at the Christmas Mouse at the Southern Christmas Show. If you watched the Disney ornament video already, then you heard me talk about the Christmas Mouse. It is one of my favorite booths at the Southern Christmas Show. And the Southern Christmas Show is just a almost two week show that comes to town every November. And they have lots of vendors and booths and entertainment and food. I really like this blue gumdrop, wherever it came from. I do remember I had a choice of colors. I think there were maybe 3 colors. It was probably pink, blue, and green, and I liked this blue the best. Our next little yummy treat is this very fun cookie ice cream sandwich, and it's squishy. It's squishy. So yeah, you can just squish it. It's great because you know it won't break. It's definitely not breakable. But it's so cool. It has very realistic features. This cookie is very realistic. Both sides. I love all the confetti sprinkles that are on the ice cream. They're just so colorful. Very pretty. And this was an ornament that I got from the Christmas Mouse at the Southern Christmas Show. We'll probably find several of these ornaments came from the Christmas Mouse. They always have a good selection of the sweets and treats type ornaments. But this one's so fun. I've had it for a few years now. This one's one of my favorites. It's so colorful. You can look on top there. We have all these sprinkles and swirls, and we have a little straw right there. But it's just this really cool, I don't know, like a dessert beverage. It kind of reminds me of like soft serve, but it's got a straw, so whatever we are going to label it, it is very beautifully crafted. You can see we have just this like strawberry looking syrup that is dripping down, and I don't know, this is just so pretty to me. This came from the Christmas Mouse. So fun. I think it's so cool how they can make these. Like, this is a similar, like this ice cream or whatever it is. It's just like a foamy type material. It's just so cool how they can make these realistic looking ornaments. Our next ornament is this very fun cotton candy machine, and you can see it is a little cart that says cotton candy, and we have this little glass orb with fluffy pink cotton candy inside. I got this one at Hobby Lobby. I like to get ornaments from Hobby Lobby. They're usually a really good price. You know, everything's always on sale. So typically they're going to be 50% off of the sticker price anyway. So you can get a pretty good deal on ornaments. Our next little treat is this cookie. It's very large and very sparkly cookie. It is Santa's sleigh, and it is very glittery. It has some presents in here in the sleigh, and the sleigh is decorated. And it's just so nice. I've had this for several years, a long time. I'm pretty sure this one came from the Christmas Mouse. Surprise. I am pretty sure that it did. And it just looks like a giant gingerbread cookie that's been decorated with icing. It is just very magical. Just have all these little yellow swirls all over, and we also have little green dots as well. This is our other big gingerbread cookie, and it is also very sparkly. You can see it is just a very detailed gingerbread house with lots of sparkles. And then this is just the back. Just looks like gingerbread. Just looks like gingerbread. But I love the colors. They're very like pastel. And the sparkles are so pretty. This one's older, not old, but older. I want to say my mom bought this maybe in the 90s. I think this one came from the Christmas shop in Asheville that we used to go to. I think that's where this one came from. Yeah, I think it was called the Christmas house. It's not there anymore, but I'm pretty sure she got this one there. Yeah. This one's always been a favorite. Our next ornament is this Santa Claus, and he is holding a garland of sweet treats here. He is very interesting because not only is he holding treats, he kind of looks like a treat, I think. Just because the way he's made it, looks like he's just been piped out of icing and stuff. And he has these little candy cane peppermint embellishments there. He just looks like a cookie himself. He's made out of, I guess, polymer clay, maybe, is what it seems like. We've had him for a really long time. I am not sure exactly. I know we got him in the 90s, I think, and he could have come from a variety of places. I don't remember exactly. He could have come from the Christmas house store. He could have come from the Christmas show. He could have come from another Christmas shop that we have in Charlotte called Peppermint Forest. It's hard to say, but he has been around for a while now, and he is always a favorite on the tree. So this one's pretty fun. It is a little styrofoam ball, and it is covered with little smaller multicolor balls, but it kind of makes it look like it's covered with nonpareils, the little nonpareil sprinkles. So this is our little sprinkle ball, and as you can see, it also has some sequins and beads on there. And this is a newer ornament. I've probably had this one maybe 5 years or so. But this is another Christmas mouse. Christmas mouse find. Just thought it would be a nice little fun ball to have on the tree because it just looks like it's made out of sprinkles. So, and I like that underneath they didn't just roll a white ball in the stuff. It actually has this pink, I don't even know if you can see that underneath, like through it, where there would be white space, is like a pink glitter on the ball, which is really cool. So as things fall off, it doesn't look like it's balding so much. If it was balding, it would just be pink glitter. Next we have this little cupcake. And I love this cupcake. It is so cool. It looks so realistic, I think. And the bottom part is squishy. It's squishy on the bottom, and it's got like a real cupcake wrapper. And it kind of crinkles. But let me show you up close. There you go. See how many details and embellishments it has? It just has all these little pearl sprinkles. It also has some stars and hearts. So stars and hearts all over this pink frosting. I mean, I think it's pretty amazing. I love this little cupcake. It's so cute. I have another cupcake that is similar, and here's our other little cupcake. It is also very pretty. On the top we have the red frosting with like rainbow multicolored sprinkles, the glitter sprinkles. And this one is also squishy. And I love it. It's really realistic to me anyway. It looks like the top of the cake part, it has these little speckles. Little speckles. And then the frosting is just gorgeous. I love the colors. And we have our realistic wrapper. Right here. And of course, just a little ribbon hanger. So I thought I'd show you some of the older ornaments that are part of this tree. This is actually one of the original ornaments that started the whole sugar plum tree. When I was a baby, my mom made a little Christmas tree for me in my bedroom, and it was just a little white tabletop tree, and she put little like pastel light colored toys or like drums and blocks, and then also little treats like this, and this is one of them. It's just this little ice cream pop. I guess it's chocolate, and it has white glitter on top here, very sparkly, and then there's a cherry on the top. So that's what that looks like. And there's another one that is pink, and I guess we can assume it is strawberry flavored, maybe cherry flavored if you wish. We have a little cherry on top here. It's the same. It's just kind of like this hard, like almost like styrofoam material. But yeah, these ornaments are almost as old as I am. This is also another one of the original ornaments. It's just this lollipop. This one's a green one. I have a few others. I think we have maybe 5 total, but we're down to just the blues and greens. There were pink ones at one point, but you know, stuff happens. So they kind of wore out a lot over the years, and this is kind of what's left. But really, I mean, this has held up pretty well, since this is probably from the early 80s. So it's really kept a lot of its glitter. So yeah, sparkle, 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 sparkle. Lots of sparkles. And then we also have these, well, I think this is only double popsicle I have left. But again, very sparkly. Very sparkly. Just this double popsicle. The little popsicle. Like twin popsicles. Our next treat is this little gummy bear. A very hot pink kind of color. You will not miss it on the tree. You can see through. You can see through it. I just really liked this one a lot. I think I got it from Hobby Lobby a few years ago. They had a few different colors, I think, but hot pink. It's pretty cool. So just this one. This next one isn't really new. We just got this one over the summer when we went to Hershey Park. So if you saw the Hershey Park souvenirs video I posted over the summertime, then you've already seen this little ornament. My son picked it out, and it's so fun. It looks like a giant Hershey kiss. We have the little kisses label. See up close there. And this one is really cool because the wrapping is quite realistic, and it kind of makes some nice crinkle sounds. This is our other Hershey Park ornament, and it just has the little mascots, 3 of the mascots. We have the little Reese's person and the Hershey bar person, and then the little Kiss person right there. And we just thought this one would be an ideal souvenir from the park, since these are pretty exclusive to the park. My son was super excited about these giant candy people and finding them and taking pictures with them, and it was really fun. And we had like a little hunt all over the park. We also got this ornament while we were at Hershey Park, and it is just this very cool Hershey s'more that looks like it is melting. There's a little melty, sparkly marshmallows and a little melting mini Hershey bars too. So, and then the top says Hershey's S'mores. Hershey's S'mores. Next, we're going to take a look at the Girl Scout cookie ornaments. I have 3 Girl Scout cookies, and this is the first one. We have this trefoil cookie. It's just a little shortbread cookie with the Girl Scout emblem, logo, what have you, right here. I just really love these. I thought they were so fun. It's not my favorite cookie though. I sold them, but I was not that into them. I liked Samoas. I think we all have our favorite Girl Scout cookie. My favorites were always the Samoas and then the Thin Mints. Thin Mints were always good. And then we also have this Samoa cookie, and it has like a little bite taken out of it right there. But it's so detailed. I love how detailed it is. Very cool. This is dated 2020. So I got this, well, I got all 3 of the cookies that I'm showing you at the Christmas Mouse. We have the little satiny ribbon hanger like the other one, and we have a little purple charm right here. And then the third cookie is a little Thin Mint. Very cool, looks just like one, and it has a bite taken out of it already right here. And we have the little green charm there. So that is our Thin Mint. The little circles all over it. I don't think we've really looked at ice cream cones much, so here is one of many ice cream cones that I have. And as you can see, it's just this really pretty swirled ice cream on a waffle cone. A waffle cone, and it's covered with these well, not sparkly, but just these little clear beads to make it look kind of sparkly. And it's so pretty. I just love these colors, the reds and greens and yellows and oranges. And then even the waffle cone has these small little beads all over it. Let's look at another squishy ornament. This is our squishy donut. Squishy donut. This is the back of it. I think it's pretty realistic looking. It's kind of cool. And here we have all these little sprinkles on the top. Pretty colors, realistic chocolate frosting on the top. Here we have a Charms Blow Pop ornament, and I love this. It actually came from Cracker Barrel. It's a country themed restaurant, and they serve breakfast all day and just like home cooking kind of stuff. It's a really cool place to visit. I do not dine there anymore because I have a really bad egg allergy, so I tend to stay away from places like that. However, they have a cool store, and I like to go shop in that sometimes. And I actually had some Cracker Barrel gift cards that were given to me. So I went in, I think last year. Yeah, last year I went in the shop around Christmas time and used them. And this is one of the things that I got. I was so excited when I saw this one because this was my favorite Blow Pop flavor when I was a kid. Blow Pops are so fun. So I loved the cherry, and the colors are cool. The primary colors, the red, blue, and yellow. So right next to this, they had a Tootsie Pop. Here's our little Tootsie Roll Pop that they had as well. You can see just kind of a more old-fashioned look to the wrapper portion. Little Tootsie Pop, Tootsie Pop. This one is actually pretty fun. It's like a sponge cake, and as you can see, it actually is made with like sponge material. Can squish it down a little bit there. Squish, 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 squish. And it's just layered. It's like this little spongy layered cake, and the top is very beautiful. Very beautiful on top here. Have all those little treats. We have the white sparkly frosting, and we have rainbow sprinkles, and then the little cute like pink frosting, almost like a snowflake, and then a candy cane, and it's peppermints, and then this little swirl candy. And the sponges are even sparkly. This yellow layer and a green layer and like a pinky layer, and then it's just kind of like a little chocolate, and it also has glitter on it. This one's fun. I don't even remember. It might be a Hobby Lobby. I think I got it at Hobby Lobby a very long time ago. This one's really cool, I think. This one is very colorful. We have this gumdrop ball, just this little ball that hangs like so, and it's covered with those little sparkly bead type things. It's so fun, I think. Just a fun, colorful ornament. Makes good scratchy, scratchy noises. Little scratchy, scratchy noises. Next, I think we will look through some candy themed ornaments. I have a few of those. So the first one is this package of Skittles. And this one is so neat. It has like a plastic wrapper, like Skittles wrapper, and it's kind of filled with air. Like there, you can kind of tell it's filled with air. And then we have all of these very colorful Skittles falling out. Here we have a little Hershey's Kisses ornament. This one did not come from Hershey Park. I think it did come from the Christmas Mouse as well, several years ago. And I really like this one because it has all the little paper tags on it. Very realistic kisses on top of the kisses. Let's spell out here. Our next little candy is this Reese's Peanut Butter Cups ornament, and it's wearing a Santa hat right there. Milk chocolate Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. And another Christmas Mouse candy ornament is this package of Junior Mints. Junior Mints were one of my favorites when I was young. Every time we went to the movies, I would get Junior Mints. But I changed up from that as I got older and became a Raisinets kind of person. So this is what it looks like up close. And we have sparkly words there, and all of the Junior Mints are just kind of tumbling out. Just white on the back. And then the last two candy bars I have are also from the Christmas Mouse. We just have this simple Almond Joy bar, but it has a little festive Christmas embellishment right there. And it just says Peter Paul, Almond Joy, Milk Chocolate, Coconut, and Almonds. Almond Joy. I would eat these sometimes when I was younger, but I didn't like the almond, so I would just eat around it and leave the almond. Which is why, theoretically, they make mounds. I always thought the mounds were dry. For some reason, it seemed like you would think that they'd be the same. They just seem drier. And these are dark chocolate, whereas the Almond Joys are milk chocolate. And I am decidedly a milk chocolate fan. I am not here for the dark chocolate, but I mean, it depends. If it's not too intense, I will do some dark. It's gotta be paired right though. But here we have the little Christmas embellishment right there. So we have Peter Paul Mounds, dark chocolate, coconut filled. So next, I thought I'd just show you these M&M guys. These are my 4 M&Ms that I have collected over the years. When I was a kid, we have the little M&M tube toppers, you know, like the little stocking stuffers that you get, and they put an ornament that you can save, like a little keepsake. So these guys were all on top of the little candy tubes. So we can look at them a little more closely if you want. This is our oldest M&M. He is dated 1988, and he was in my stocking the Christmas I turned 5. My birthday is on Christmas Day, so I literally turned 5 that day. It's my 5th birthday. So we have this little orange guy here. Then this is our little yellow M&M. He has a candy cane right there. He was from Christmas 1992. 1992. Then you can kind of see how they've changed a little bit over the years. This one's from 1996. 1996. He's just on his little snowboarding guy. 1996. And then we have this little M&M elf guy, and he's painting a train, it looks like. A toy train. And he is from 1997. Here we have an older ornament. It is a sprinkled Christmas tree cookie. And this was a part of my parents' main tree when I was growing up. And then I kind of adopted it into my collection for my tree because it fits so perfectly. I don't know exactly how old this one is. It's not like ancient or anything. I think it's from the 80s. But it has a little sticker that says Gorum. Gorum, made in Taiwan, so probably yes, 1980s. It has sprinkles all over it. Very, very colorful sprinkles. I've always really liked this one. It's very fun and colorful. So let's look at this big one. This one is rather large. It is just a piece of candy. Just a piece of wrapped candy. And it has sparkly stripes. Sparkly stripes on it. It's this reflective blue. And then we have this like magenta and kind of goldish, greenish, goldish coloring. And here's another candy piece. It's also kind of big. It's not as big as the other one. This one's so pretty. This one I am fairly confident came from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby, Hobby Lobby. And it's just this kind of clear candy, or peppermint candy, wrapped peppermint candy. And it's green and red and has all these big sparkles. Oh, it's also got some inside of it. Can hear them falling down a little bit. But this one's just super pretty. Swirls, swirling colors. It's really pretty. Getting back on the Hershey train, we have another Hershey themed ornament here. You can see it is a bottle of Hershey's syrup wearing a festive little Santa hat up here on the top. And it just says genuine chocolate flavor Hershey's syrup, just like the bottle. This one I do remember getting from Garden Ridge several years ago, maybe around 2008 or so. Very cute little Hershey bottle. And a sparkly little hat. Our next ornament is this cool little cookie sheet on it. You can see a little bit better. These are our little gingerbread friends. And I like how detailed this one is. This ornament came from Hobby Lobby. I haven't had it that long, just a few years maybe. But it is very fun, and it has this cute little gingham bow embellishment here at the top of the cookie sheet. Just a little silver hanger. So cute. Our next ornament is this cool little gingerbread vehicle. It has so many fun embellishments and like little frosting flower things on the top. This one's missing its center section, but it just has white frosting piped all the way around different areas, and then it has the little peppermint wheels here. This one's an older one. It was part of my parents' tree when I was growing up, and then I kind of adopted it. I shuffled it into my collection when I kind of went through my mom's ornaments when she decided, to get rid of some stuff. I took some of hers for this tree, and this was one of them. Here we have a very sparkly snow cone, little snow cone. It is red and yellow and blue. Here you go, you can see a little more closely there. It's covered with all these little beads. It has all these little colorful beads all over it. The cone part is also festive. It has little blue glittery dots all around it. Got this one at Hobby Lobby. I love the colors, the bold, like bright primary colors of the snow cone. Very fun. This is our other snow cone ornament right here. You can see it is more of a rainbow gradient. It's more of like a muted, lighter, almost, well, not pastel, but it's lighter. It's not as bold as the other one, and it doesn't have the chunky beads. It's just more of a fine, sparkly glitter all over it. So we have the pinks and yellows and a little bit of green and blue. It's very, very pretty. I got this at a store called Sur La Table, and it's just a like a kitchen cooking type store, and it's a little higher end, so not super cheap stuff, but it's pretty cool. And they also offer like classes and stuff. They had some very unique food ornaments one year. This is one of them. I think I got this maybe like 2009 or so, 2010 maybe. I'm not exactly sure. It's been a little while though. Very sparkly and rainbowy. Y'all want to do another squishy? Let's do another squishy. Alright, so this is a very squishy rocket pop. Little rocket popsicle there. It is very squishy as well as sparkly. And I got this one pretty recently, maybe I got it last year, or the year before. But it is just a very soft, squishy popsicle rocket popsicle. And it has all this cool iridescent glitter, which I like a lot. I think this one came from the Christmas mouse. You would think I would remember more clearly if it's this recent, but I feel like I've gotten a lot of extra ornaments in the past couple of years, 2-3 years. It's hard to keep track. Squish, 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 squish. Again, another one that will not break. So I almost forgot to show you these when we were talking about the original ornaments that were on my original sugar plum tree. I also have several of these. These are also original from the early 80s. They're just little lifesaver bunches. They're just sugared lifesaver bunches. And it's more of a pick. It's a pick, not an ornament per se, but it is an ornament. And you just like put them inside the tree and they just kind of sit there, the branches. I have several of these, and I also have balloons that are picks like this as well that were on the original tree. I love them. They're not in this video just because they're not edible. They're not like well, none of these are edible, but they're not a treat. No. But I have balloons as well, multicolored balloon picks, and then these little lifesaver picks. Here we have this very realistic looking cookie, and I like it because it kind of looks like it has Reese's Pieces a little bit. I mean, or M&M's, but really to me it looks more like Reese's Pieces, even though it has green ones. It just looks like a peanut butter cookie. It's very textured, as you can see in here. Got this one at the Christmas Mouse several years ago, maybe early 2000s. I like that. I love these little realistic looking ones. Our next ornament is this adorable little box of candies. It is just this little gold box, and inside we have 4 individually wrapped candies. They kind of remind me of like the Godiva store, like the little special treats you can get from the Godiva store or any kind of like specialty candy store, but that's because the gold box is what reminds me of it. And then we have this beautiful brown, like a chocolate brown with hints of gold in it, but brown ribbon as a little accent. And we have little paper candy wrappers. Just makes it even more realistic. Next one isn't exactly a treat, but it is treat themed. We have Santa's ice cream truck. Santa's ice cream truck. And as you can see, he is driving. He's driving the ice cream truck. It's truck number 25. And then the back of it has this cute little wreath on it. And I will be careful because it is a sound ornament. So when you press this gold button, it plays like an ice cream truck tune. This one's dated 1999. 1999. It's just a cute one to have on the tree. Our next little friend is the Pillsbury Doughboy right here. he is standing on a cupcake while simultaneously applying icing to it. He's right there just applying his icing, sparkly pink icing. There. I really like this one. It is a very sparkly. It is a very sparkly ribbon candy in the shape of a tree. It's shaped like a Christmas tree, and it's more of like pinky red colored on the side, and then this side we have more of a white. It's very sparkly. You can see right there all the colors. Our next little friend is this little cutie inside of a measuring cup. Inside of a little measuring cup. You can see he is just chilling inside. At first I thought it was a pot, but it has the little increment things right here. So I suppose it is more like a measuring cup, and he has a spoon. Little spoon. He's wearing a chef's hat. It is very sparkly. Sparkly chef's hat right there. And he just has a cute little face right there. Our next ornament is this adorable little Diet Coke can wearing pom-pom earmuffs. And it is very sparkly, as you can see. The little Diet Coke logo on there on both sides. And then on the top, we even have like the little pop tab. And speaking of drinks, I also have this little Starbucks cup. This is a Starbucks Christmas cup, as you can see from the design. There. Just a little ceramic ornament. It has the Starbucks coffee logo on it. This one is the Holiday 2008 ornament. And I also have the original cup right here. We have the original. So this little Starbucks cup. You can see it has the logo right there. And then we have all of our extra boxes right there. And then on the bottom it says, "Careful, the beverage you're about to enjoy is extremely hot." And it is also from the Holiday 2008 collection. These came from the clearance cart at Harris Teeter, which is a grocery store around here. So they were on mega clearance when we got them. But they are very cool. This next ornament is, as you can see, a rainbow swirl lollipop. And I'll show it to you a little more closely. It's very pretty. I think it came from Sur La Table. I only have two ornaments from Sur La Table, this one and that other rainbowy snow cone. But this one's so pretty. And it's just a nice little swirl design. All the different colors. And it has a plastic little stick. Okay, so let's look at another ice cream cone. We have this little ice cream cone right here. It is very colorful and sparkly. Have you noticed a trend? Colorful and sparkly things. This is just a cute little cone, and it has this pink ice cream and a yellow scoop of ice cream. Then we have our red and blue little something on top. And we have the gold cone. The cone is gold with gold glitter sparkles there. And here's another little ice cream. This one's pretty fun. It's large. Well, larger than the usual. And I got this one a couple years ago at Hobby Lobby. It's a 2-pack, so I have another one that's just like this. They came in a pack of 2. And as you can see, it just has lots of pretty sparkles and sprinkles. Sparkles and sprinkles. And glitter. Lots of glitter. But yeah, I like the light pastel colors of it. See, the bottom here is very, very pretty. This little ribbon on top there. Just a little styrofoam ornament, so it's really lightweight even though it's big. Here we have this little sparkly Santa cookie. And I like him a lot, because he's cute. I mean, look at him. Look at his little face. He's so adorable. But he also is just kind of in his own little cookie tin or what have you, cookie cutter, cookie tin, something. But he just, I don't know, it's so cute. He's been around for a little while. I think he came from Hobby Lobby, if I'm not mistaken. So he's very, very, very sparkly. And he's a cute little red nose. And he's holding a little candy cane. Here we have this really pretty pastel pink and blue swirl lollipop. And it has blue and white striped swirls mixed with pink. And it has sparkles, 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 sparkles. And this cute little ribbon embellishment here. And it also has a little ribbon hanger. And this came from Hobby Lobby. And they had this coordinating one that's blue with white and pink. So, ended up getting the set. I liked both of them a lot, so I just got one of each. Here we have a chocolate covered strawberry, and it's just this little strawberry dipped in chocolate, and then we have some white chocolate swirls there on it. Next we have this really pretty ice cream sundae, like almost like a hot fudge sundae, and it has several scoops of ice cream. It has like a red and a yellow, and then the chocolate brown. So it has all different kinds of colors, and it has some colorful sprinkles on the top there. Okay, so next I'll show you these little gingerbread friends we have. This is just this cute little, this is the gingerbread girl. She has a little bow on top right here, and then she is whipping up some sparkly pink stuff in her bowl. She has lots of pretty embellishments going on here. And she has a friend, and he is holding a rolling pin and a pie. And he is also quite sparkly, you can see. And he has a cute little green tie, little bow tie, and some cute embellishments as well. And then I have 3 little gingerbread chef like ornaments. So we have this cute gingerbread man with a sparkly hat. And he's just hanging out on a rolling pin. And it has these cute little holly berry leaves right there. He's just hanging out. And then he has another friend who's hanging out on a spatula. And they also have the same coordinating polka dot ribbon. So he is on a spatula, as you can see. And he has a cute little hat with this little embellishment here. And he also has the little holly berries. And he's ready to cook something. We have this little gingerbread chef right here. And he has a sparkly chef's hat. And he is just holding a little spoon, and or she, it might be a girl, it could be whoever, it doesn't matter. But we have a polka dot apron here as well. Here we have another slightly squishy ornament. I say slightly because it's a little more stiff. It is squishy. It is. It's just a little more stiff, and I want to be careful because I don't want any of these little sprinkles getting frisky on me, you know, like flying off. So it's really cool. It's covered. It's a little chocolate roll thing. You can see we have the filling right there, and then all these colorful sprinkles. All these colorful sprinkles. And it's just kind of this squishy material, not breakable. Not breakable. There's a cute little chocolate roll. It just hangs like that. Next we have this really pretty cake. It is one of those little cakes that has like the fruit topping on it. So you can see we have kiwis. We have a lot of kiwi. And then there are, it looks like blueberries and strawberries in the center right there. And it's just so adorable. I was like making sure my berries were right. I think that's right. But it's on this little plate. It's just plated up. And it's very sparkly. We have sparkles all over this little cake. I also have another little cake that I got at the same time, and that is this one right here. This is cute little strawberry cake. You can see it is also quite sparkly, and it is on a white plate, just like the other one. But it's very, very ornate, very elegant little cake there. Quite sparkly too. This one's a little small but is adorable. I love this ornament. It is a little gumball machine. A little gumball machine. And it has little balls in it that look like gumballs. And it's like a real little gumball machine. This one is one I've just known my whole life. I don't know when my parents got it. It's always just been on their tree, and then I took it for my tree because gumballs fit perfectly with that theme, the theme we have going. So yeah, it's so fun. I always used to love it when I was little. So colorful and just, I don't know, interesting. Here we have this little cookie pop, I guess we could call it, like a cookie pop. It's very sparkly, and you can see all the detail to it there. it's like a round cookie with a white star shape, and then lots of cool embellishments, and an orange frosting bow, and then just this little candy twist, little sparkly peppermint twist stick. That's what it looks like on the back. It's like a polymer clay type ornament. Little cookie pop, cookie pop, cookie pop. Here we have this very colorful gingerbread house. I like this one a lot. I believe this one's a Hobby Lobby one. That's what it looks like up close. You can see all these little details, and it's just so colorful. It's just a very pretty house. That's what it looks like on the back, just simple. And it just has this little red ribbon hanger. Little red ribbon hanger is very sparkly. Very sparkly. This is our next little friend. We have this little mouse. And she is sitting on a cookie jar. She's sitting on a cookie jar, and just has cookies on it, and all kinds of fun little treats are just popping out. We have this little heart-shaped cookie and star-shaped cookie, and then, oh look, on the back she's got some candy canes coming out, and it's even got lights. She's got lights strung around. A little gingerbread man here, and then I don't know what that's supposed to be, but like a piece of fruit or something. And then it says joy right there. So it's a cute little ornament. We've had it around a long time. It was on my parents' tree, and then I kind of took it from my tree, so it's been around since, I guess, the 90s, maybe 80s. Probably the 90s though, I'm guessing. Here we have another ice cream cone. This one is very pretty. It is a chocolate ice cream cone. You can see, and it has lots of colorful sprinkles on the top. It's a waffle cone. Very pretty, almost like a golden color when you hold it up to the light. And then the ice cream part has all these beautiful sparkles, little like iridescent kind of sparkles all over it. Our next ornament is this very sparkly Santa boot. You can see it is filled with candy canes. Lots of sparkly candy canes. And we've had this one a while. As you can see, some of the candy canes are cracking just a little bit. It's not too noticeable, especially on the tree. But it's so festive. The little sparkly Santa boot and a little fur trim. This little fur trim goes around, and then of course there's sparkly candy canes on the top. It is very glittery and sparkly. Here we have a very pretty sprinkled lollipop. It has all kinds of pastel sprinkles all over it. As you can see here, it almost looks like it could be for Easter or springtime. Just all these different colored sprinkles all over it. And it has a plastic lollipop stick and just a little ribbon hanger, so it hangs like so. But it's a nice, simple, little festive lollipop with lots and lots of sprinkles. And here we have another very colorful rainbow swirl lollipop. You can see it just swirls around and around and around. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Lots of sparkles, of course. So that's what it looks like. You can see we have all kinds of little sprinkle embellishments on it, on the front. And this is the back of it right here. Just swirls and swirls and swirls. And it also has a little plastic stick on the bottom. This one came from Hobby Lobby. It's not very old. I think I got it maybe a year or two ago. And while we're looking at lollipops, here is another one. This is also another swirling, colorful lollipop. That's what it looks like up close. But I love these primary colors. The red and blue and yellow. It's really pretty. I think this came from the Christmas Mouse. I want to say. I want to say it came from the Christmas Mouse. Makes a nice sound. And here's kind of another little lollipop thing. It is this swirling candy ornament / pick thing. It has the wire. I think it's kind of like an ornament, but I just kind of end up sticking it in the tree sometimes. Depends. We can just shape this wire around a branch. But it's a cute little pink and red and white swirling candy. It just swirls and swirls and swirls. And then it comes down here, twists, little twists. And this is going to be our last lollipop. The last lollipop. It is a green sparkle lollipop. And it's a little bit loose. This little stick kind of comes in and out. And the ribbon gets a little loose too sometimes, but it's alright. But you can see it has green glitter. It's kind of transparent too, and it has a little green ribbon here at the top, and then that just comes down the stick. Here we have this little snowflake gingerbread cookie ornament. It's very colorful and very sparkly. I believe this one came from the Christmas Mouse not too long ago. You can see up close the little rainbow swirl button there, and then we just have lots of colorful little sprinkles on it, and it is sparkly. And just plain on the back with a little rainbow swirl candy in the middle. It's a big selling point. And just hangs on the tree like so. And we also have this little gingerbread cookie. It is a snowflake cookie. It has this cute little peppermint embellishment, and then we have red little embellishments here on the tips, the points, the snowflake. It's really pretty. And we also have this little sparkly Santa Claus cookie ornament here. See him a little more closely. He is very sparkly as well. And he has this cute red and white striped hat, the little holly berry embellishment, and he has a little red nose, and then in his beard he has like little snowflakes with peppermints Very cute cookie. Here we have a little friend. This is a Hershey Kiss ornament. He did not come from Hershey Park. He's been around for a while. Sometime in the 90s maybe we got him. I don't remember where he came from at all, but he's just cute. This little Hershey Kiss character. Hershey's right there. Next we have this adorable little gingerbread house. It's very cute. As you can see, we have just a lot of different details. This is the side, and it has like snow on the roof. Just really pretty. We have the gumdrops up here. That's the back of it. It's just a really cute little gingerbread house. And I don't know, I want to say maybe somebody gave this to my mom as a gift one year. Probably. But it's a very nice gift. It's very cute. It doesn't say anything on it other than WHC, made in China. So my mom used to always get lots of ornaments as gifts. Here she was a school teacher, but she also taught piano lessons out of our home. So between her school kids and then piano lessons kids, she got a lot of ornaments. Here we have another ice cream cone, and I love this one. It's very pretty. It has this like ombre gradient type blue color. It just swirls all the way to the top. So pretty and sparkly. I got this one from the Christmas Mouse a few years ago. Maybe about 10 years ago, 12 years ago now. But it is so gorgeous. I just love this blue. It's mesmerizing. Very pretty blue. And the cone, the waffle cone, is a nice golden color as well. It's very sparkly. Next we have this little berry cake or brownie. It's like a cake or a brownie, I'm not exactly sure. But it has these very realistic little raspberries, I think they're raspberries, on top, berries, and a little cream sauce like on top of those. So it's very textured to make it look more realistic. But that's our little berry cake. Next we have this red and green peppermint ornament. It is a little bit larger than the typical ornament. It is very, very sparkly. Sparkly red and green. Red and green. And just swirls all around. Here we have this very adorable little cupcake ornament, and you can see here it is mostly pinks and purples and yellows. Pink, purple, yellow, glitter. So we have like the hot pink color and then gold glitter all around the little cupcake wrapper part. And then you have the pinks, pinky purples and yellow swirls on the top. Very pretty. I've had it several years now. green cone, and it is very colorful with all the sprinkles. Sprinkles. You can see all these little sprinkles on top everywhere. Lots of sprinkles. And the cone down here, it's kind of a goldish color. So it is sparkly white, soft serve swirls with multicolored sprinkles all over. This one has more of a rough texture to it. It is just this piece of like sugared ribbon candy, pink ribbon candy. You can see all the little bits, little sugar bits on it. Then we have these little candy canes. I have this one and one other one. I like this one a lot because the colors are so pretty. You have the red, green, yellow, and white all swirled together. And it came with like these little wire pick things, but honestly, you can hang it on a branch. But that is what it looks like more closely. And then this little friend is more of a classic Christmas color combo. We have the red, green, and white. Again, it also has this little wire, but you can just hang it on the branches. And then I just have this set of 3 little candy pick ornaments. You can see a yellow, a red, and then a blue. They look cute, just placed in the tree. Be very careful. So they just have like the little hooks on them, and just kind of sit. Look like little candies in the tree. Next is this little bunch of candy canes. They are red, green, and white. It has this little red snowflake dusted bow holding them together. So it's just a cute little, I think, polymer clay. And then we have a little bell detail right here. Just a simple little candy cane bunch. I think this was probably a gift as well many years ago. Just cute little candy canes. Here we have this cute little glass candy, little wrapped candy. It's red, green, and white swirls. You can see right there. And we have cute little ribbon embellishments, pinching our little candy wrapper together, and it just hangs on a little ribbon like that. So this one is very pretty and sparkly. It's a pink color, like pink and white, just kind of a gradient there. You can see up close, this is our ice cream cone. It is covered with glitter. It's a nice little glittery ice cream cone. Okay, last ornament. Here we have this colorful ice cream cone. You can see we have like a brown, chocolate brown, and a pink, and a blue, and a green. So very, very colorful ice creams right there. And it is, of course, very glittery. Very glittery. Well, we have made it to the end of the sweets and treats ornaments. I really, really appreciate you hanging out with me for a little bit and looking through all the ornaments with me. I am wishing you a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day or your night and a very good sleep. And until I see you next time, take very good